I once practiced a presentation 27 times and I still choked on the day. Not because of the nerves, but because I was practicing the wrong way. The worst part is most people do this without even realizing it. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn the exact system I use to practice before any speech or presentation. It's simple, it builds confidence fast, and it works. Even if you get shaky or nervous or sweaty when or before you speak. Follow this method step by step and it will turn you into a clear and confident speaker and help you take control. Let's get into it. The thing is, most people practice the wrong way and it actually makes it worse. They try to memorize the script, they practice over and over and over, they read. This is the wrong way. And there's three major mistakes they're making. Mistake number one, people rehearse in their head, but not aloud. See, the thing is, you need to read your speech aloud, every word, multiple times to actually hear what you're saying, because your brain can understand a sentence but actually fail to convey it under pressure. Mistake number two, people try to remember everything at once. Your brain can't do this, so stop trying. I'll show you the technique that actually works. Trying to remember everything spikes cortisol, gets your nervous system riled. It's impossible to remember everything. Mistake number three, people never practice dressed in what they'll be wearing, visualizing, or actually being in the location that they will be doing the speech. So on the day, everything feels new. It's not the way to practice. After seeing people repeat these mistakes time and time again, I knew there had to be a better way. So I dived deep into the psychology and the physiology of practicing, retention, expression, and delivering on the day with confidence. Now, the science says three major things. Number one, writing or typing creates understanding. Number two, speaking aloud enhances memorization. And number three, repetition and reduction creates confidence. Once I learned these things, everything clicked and I built a system around it. I call it the pyramid of practice. It's a 3-level system that takes you from trying to remember to naturally delivering. And it literally is so simple. 3 levels, 3 repeatable tasks, and each one builds on the next. Let's jump into it here. Starting with level 1. Level 1 is your foundation. This is the time where you write or type word for word your entire speech. Then you read it out. You read it out aloud so you can hear it. That's the difference. Not in your head. You must read it out aloud. Fix what sounds clunky, cut anything that feels too long, and edit and reread until it sounds like you. If your message is messy, your delivery will be messy. Confidence within you comes from actual clarity at the start. And here's the number one mistake that most people make. They write or type, but never actually read out aloud. They never actually hear themselves speaking. And this is where the true refinement begins. So write out your speech, type out your speech, read it aloud, refine until you're happy and it sounds like it's flowing. Now, you're not looking for the perfect speech. You're looking for a naturally flowing, clean sounding speech. When this is done, we're moving on to the next level. Level number 2, I call this highlight and have a go. So you've got your full speech. Fantastic. Let's add some space between the paragraphs. Then we're going to go through and we're going to highlight the first 3 to 5 words of each paragraph. These become your memory triggers. As an example, here's the original script. Then this is the script spaced out with the highlighted 3 to 5 words. Now, before you practice, I want you to do 2 things. 1, I want you to wear what you're going to be wearing on the day. Now that's better. Now grab your microphone or grab something that's like a microphone, like a potato masher. Now you've got what you're wearing, you've got the element that you're going to be holding. Now I want you to close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes, I want you to visualize where you'll be speaking, what you're saying, and who you're speaking to. I want you to visualize successfully delivering your speech and how that feels within you. I want you to imagine the audience, see what they're seeing, looking back at you, confident, smiling, energetic, delivering with power and precision. You need to feel powerful, you need to feel confident. Generate those feelings. See your opening line coming out smoothly. See the audience smiling back at you. This step is key before you deliver your speech. Now, deliver your speech using the highlighted cues only. I don't want you to read the rest of the paragraph. Just the highlighted cues. Let your mind try and remember the rest of the speech. Now, we're not aiming for perfection here. We're aiming for continuous natural progression. Now, I want you to continue to deliver your speech this way until it starts to sound and feel natural. And believe me, it will. And when this starts to feel comfortable, that's when we hit the top of the pyramid. Level 3. Let me just change out of these clothes. Oh, wrong outfit. That's better. Now it's time to hit level 3. This is where the confidence kicks in. I want you to write bullet points only of your entire speech. So go through from start to finish, summarize naturally in your mind. You can use ChatGPT if you want to, but it's better to derive the points yourself because you're going to remember them much more easily. Now, once you've got your speech broken up in bullet points, it's time to get dressed again. Get back on your blazer, get back on your dress, grab your microphone and practice delivering your speech from the bullet points dressed up. But before you start, I want you to visualize again. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to view yourself delivering your first line perfectly and feel how that would feel. I want you to visualize your audience watching back at you with smiles because you're delivering well, with confidence, with clarity. I want you to create a feeling within yourself of pride. See, this is super important that you feel the feelings. Now, I want you to open your eyes and I want you to speak again from the bullet points. And again, we're not looking for perfection, we're just looking for completion. Practice from those bullet points, practice again from those bullet points, and keep on going until you feel confident. Now stop. Look, some people rush this step and get here way too early. Don't get to bullet points until you've nailed speaking from those highlighted 3 to 5 words. But once you're ready and once you're here and you're reading off the bullet points, do it 3 to 5 times until you've got the confidence, or do it more if you have to. But the point is you're forcing your body and your mind to feel and retain what you're going to say and to build confidence in your delivery. Let me give you an example. I once had a client who had a speech, actually a pitch, in front of a whole bunch of investors. He used to cram last minute before every single speech, but this time we did it differently. We worked through the pyramid of practice together, starting from the bottom up. And this is what he told me. Level 1 gave him clarity. Level 2 helped him with natural recall. And level 3 helped him with confidence. And the difference was he walked in and delivered the best speech of his life. Not because he'd practiced more than any other time, but because he'd practiced the right way. He told me on the day, before he actually spoke, he had the confidence feeling like he'd been there and spoken multiple times before. Now that's the power of practicing the right way. Okay, I've got 3 bonus tips for you. Number 1, start early, start now. I don't care if your speech is in a week, 2 weeks, or a month. You need to get onto it right now. So when this video finishes, start working through the pyramid of practice and get involved. Don't leave it to the last minute, like I used to. Tip number 2, let's reframe nervousness. I'm not nervous, I'm excited. See, the thing is, nervous or nervousness has such a negative connotation, and the reality is, it's a form of energy and a form of excitement. So use that and reframe it. Anytime you go to say, I'm nervous to someone, I'm nervous, or you think in your head, I'm nervous, change it, flip it, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm grateful to have these nerves because it's going to fuel me to deliver the best speech of my life. Tip number 3, warm up your voice. I've developed a 5-minute routine that will turn your voice from a shaky beginner into a smooth, confident individual. You can check that out here. Now, if you want to use the pyramid of practice for your next speech or presentation, I've created a free PDF download below. So feel free to download it, print it out, have it on your screen, and work through the steps so you can deliver the best speech of your life. Thank you.